Hi guys. So I've been having a hard time making videos as of late. I just don't know what it is. I guess I have a not a writer's block, but like a YouTuber block where I've recorded a good 10 videos in the past week and not a single one of them came out the way I expected it to or the way I was intending it to. Um, I spent about a good 4 hours recording and editing a 2 year timeline. Um, so, for those that don't know, this past Sunday marked 2 whole years that I've been on hormones. And it's, it's interesting when I go back and I actually look at what I used to look like because I see my face every single day. So I don't notice the subtle changes. And when I go back and I look at old photos of me back in, I would say, summer of 2014, I look like a totally different person. Um, and what I was trying to do was because well, here's the thing. The first timeline is technically wrong because the dates are based off of when I started hormones unofficially. So when I was initially taking hormones from April 28th up until July 17th, I was just doing my own thing. I was ordering them online, and I noticed that they weren't really doing much other than they were just making my skin look nicer and they were making me look younger. They didn't really do anything else. And that was because I wasn't taking any testosterone blockers. So all the estrogen I was taking really wasn't doing anything. Um, so on July 17th, I finally got a prescription from my doctor for hormones. And that's when they gave me both spironolactone and estrogen. And I've been on that same dosage for 2 years now. And I feel great. Um, I do battle a lot of things, and I don't think I actually um, mentioned this on any other video, and I think it's very important. But I do suffer from body image issues. Um, I struggle every day with trying to tell myself that I look good enough, that I look like a girl. There's a lot of times where I look in the mirror and I'm hating myself because I think in my mind that I look like a guy still. Um, Even though in public I have never had anyone say, "Oh my God, you're a trans person," or, no one's ever called me sir to my face. Um, yeah, they call me sir when I go through the drive-through, and then they apologize when they see me. They're like, "Oh, wait a second, you're not a guy." Um, but yeah, like there's just a lot of things that I don't really talk about that I should talk about because I think it helps other people, especially if they're going through this transition, because it is not easy whatsoever. I think a lot of people go into transition as like, I don't know, they go into it with this idea that taking these pills and becoming a girl is going to magically fix everything. And it is so untrue. It doesn't solve all your problems. Instead, it creates problems because there are people on this planet who just for some reason cannot accept me as this. And it's a shame that these people are the way they are. It's a shame that they couldn't put their opinions aside and just love me for me. Instead, it was, well, you're trans. I don't agree with trans, so I'm not going to talk to you. And that happened with family and former friends. Um, have I given up on them? Not entirely, and that's my problem. I give people way too many chances when I really shouldn't. So, like right now, my family, I'm not at all in speaking terms with my parents. And I'm not at all in speaking terms with a lot of family because one by one, they showed their true colors when I came out. The initial reaction from these people was, "Oh, well, you're going to destroy your life," or "You're going, this is, you can't expect people to accept this," and stuff. So instead of getting any sort of support, I had to pretty much do this all on my own. And this is another thing, like if there are any parents actually watching this video and you're a parent of a trans person, understand that you matter more than you realize. You matter more to that trans person's success. And I'm sorry, it's just part of the territory. You're their parent, and if you can accept them as the gender that they feel they are, that will allow them to be validated. Like for me, a lot of why I don't accept myself in a lot of ways, a lot of reasons why I body shame myself is because at the end of the day, if I ever talk to my parents, they still call me their son. They still call me my old name. They still give me bullshit reasons why they haven't come to terms with it and why I must suffer until they can get around to accepting it. So it's a very fucked up situation, and it's just the life that I have now, where I haven't seen my parents in a year and a half now, and it's been rough. It really has been. I made a video back in early January because I tried to take my own life, and it's sad when I look back on it, but like I was put in a position again because of the lack of my family accepting me. It drove me to great depression, and it drove me to believe that suicide is the only way, that I will never have a true life of a female, and that I have to end my life because of it. And it sucks. I really wish I didn't go through some of the struggles I went through. I think, like, my roommate tells me I don't give myself enough credit because I've been through some pretty hard shit. I'm currently unemployed again. That seems to be the constant out here. It's that I've lost my job 4 times due to layoffs and temporary positions being advertised as full-time permanent roles. They, at the end of the day, they turn around and say, oh, actually, you signed up for a temp job. You didn't sign up for a full-time permanent position with benefits, even though you have a letter that says so. So currently looking for work. I have a shitload of time on my hands, and I've been thinking about all these projects I want to do with YouTube. I've been thinking about, like, hey, I want to do more gaming videos, which I have been. So if anyone out there is pissed off at me for making a transgender video, understand that from the last trans video I made about 10 or so gaming videos. I even did 3 live shows. I did live streaming of my PS4 and my PC. I think I did pretty good. Which, on a side note, I just learned last night that all of my videos were not monetized. And this is so strange because as I was uploading videos over the past 5 years, I would monetize them unless there was a specific reason why I wouldn't. I'm not exactly a copyright infringer, so 99% of my videos are free to monetize. And so I realized that actually since March, I haven't had my videos monetized. And I was watching the income, and I was just like, okay, it's extremely low. I'm like, well, this sucks. Maybe I shouldn't have ended my partnership. Well, I didn't realize that when I ended my partnership, they defaulted all of my videos to not monetized. So I didn't know that. I didn't get any notification, and because YouTube constantly changes their format, because they keep on changing the layout of everything and the design of everything. Back in the day, if you didn't monetize something, it would literally not show a $sign. It would have maybe a $sign with a cross through it, or it would just say not monetized. But now it shows a black $sign if you're not monetizing, and it shows a green $sign if you are monetizing. And I didn't realize that until yesterday when I was piecing all these videos together to try to make a 2-year timeline with video clips of me from years ago. Like video clips of me, the very first video I ever uploaded of my face, which was a Modern Warfare 2 Yellow Light of Death video. Um, and then I uploaded another video of me in high definition back when I was still considered a guy. And then I uploaded a clip of a, what was it, of my coming out video, and then a few other videos, since then, alongside with the dates and how long I was on hormones at that point. And, like I spent all this time and I was sifting through everything, and that's when I realized, oh shit, none of my videos are monetized. Let me fix that. So it took me a good half hour of turning on monetization on everything. And hopefully everything will go back to normal, because I was using the YouTube money to pay for like PlayStation PS Plus. I was using it to buy a game or two every so often, because I don't make a lot on YouTube. I'm not, those YouTube channels that have millions of subscribers and they pull in thousands of dollars a day. I'm not like that, and I don't want to be that way. Honestly, as much as I like YouTube, as much as I enjoy making the occasional video, my heart and soul is in PCs. Like, I love fixing computers. I have computer parts all over the place. I've been helping one of my friends with TeamViewer. I've been actually helping remote in and fix their computer. So like that's what I like to do. I don't really like, I enjoy my YouTube videos. I enjoy the feedback that I get, but it's not where my heart is. It's just not. I feel like a lot of times when I make a video, it's more of a chore than just the way it used to be. When I first started YouTube, I don't know, it was just this new thing. It was back in 2008 when I uploaded my very first video, which was an advertisement for a website that I made. And then I made a few videos where I was behind the camera, so you didn't see me. And those were in the early 2009s. And then I released my first video of my face. Little did I know back then that things would be different. So I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to upload this because this is actually the best video I've made for the past 10 fucking videos that I've made. I do want to make a shout out though to Roxy. Now, Roxy is the Roxy Report. I'll put a link to her channel below. I promised her I was going to make a shout out in my next trans video because I don't know, her content is more focused on trans stuff. My videos are more focused on trans and gaming, so I didn't want to do a shout out on a gaming video. So yeah, just check out her content. She is funny as hell, and her father sounds so much like the guy from like Top Gear or whatever it is. Like there's a British like automotive show, and her father sounds like he does the voices for it, because I'm dead serious. Listen to it. Listen to her father talk, and you'd be like, holy shit, he's the Top Gear guy. So take care, guys. Look out for future videos.